in the unforgiving spotlight of Hollywood, where love stories unfold like scripted dramas and endings are rarely written in private. One final chapter closed today with devastating silence. Brandon Blackstock, a talent manager and former husband of singer Kelly Clarkson, has died following a battle with cancer. He was 48. This wasn't the ending anyone saw coming when their fairy tale began. Once upon a time, Brandon Blackstock was the man behind the scenes, managing careers and crafting dreams. Blackstock, who was once the former stepson of country great Reba McEntire, worked as a talent manager. He was the steady hand guiding Kelly Clarkson's meteoric rise, both professionally and personally, until their worlds intertwined in 2013 when they exchanged vows. But even fairy tales have their dark winters. Their marriage, which blessed them with 2 children, River Rose and Remington Alexander, unraveled publicly in 2020 amid bitter legal battles over money, property, and custody. The divorce proceedings painted a picture of a relationship that had soured into accusations and financial disputes. Yet beneath the headlines and court filings, a more profound tragedy was silently unfolding. Blackstock's family confirmed he had been battling cancer for more than 3 years. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ that Blackstock was fighting melanoma, a serious form of skin cancer. For 3.5 years, while the world focused on divorce drama and custody arrangements, Brandon was waging a much more personal war. One fought in hospital rooms and treatment centers, far from the cameras and gossip columns. The signs were there for those who looked closely. Just yesterday, Kelly Clarkson made an unexpected announcement that sent ripples through the entertainment world. She was postponing her Las Vegas residency, citing a family illness that required her immediate attention. Clarkson recently postponed the rest of her Las Vegas residency at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace, noting Blackstock had been ill for the past year and that she needed to be present for their 2 children, daughter River Rose and son Remington. In that moment, the bitter divorce battle seemed to fade into irrelevance. Here was a woman putting aside professional obligations to be present for the man who had once been her everything, now facing his final battle. It was a gesture that spoke to something deeper than their legal disputes, a recognition of shared history, of children who needed both their parents, and perhaps of a love that, while changed, had never entirely disappeared. We're told Brandon passed away this morning, just a few hours ago, after battling the disease for 3.5 years. Brandon bravely battled cancer for more than 3 years. He passed away peacefully and was surrounded by family, his family's representative said in a statement. There's something both heartbreaking and beautiful in those final words. Surrounded by family. Despite the acrimony, despite the legal battles and public feuds, in the end, what mattered most was love. The love of children for their father. The complex love of an ex-wife who could put aside grievances to honor the man who gave her their children, and the love of a family coming together when it mattered most. Brandon Blackstock's death at 48 serves as a stark reminder that behind every celebrity divorce, every tabloid headline, and every public battle, real people are fighting real wars. Some battles are fought in courtrooms, others in the media, but the most important ones are often fought in private, with courage that the world rarely sees and dignity that deserves more recognition than it receives. Today, River Rose and Remington Alexander lost their father. Kelly Clarkson lost the man who, despite everything, remained inextricably linked to the most important chapters of her life. And the entertainment world lost a quiet professional who worked behind the scenes to make others shine. We thank you for your thoughts and prayers and ask everyone to respect the family's privacy during this very difficult time. The family's statement concluded. In the end, Brandon Blackstock's story wasn't about the divorce or the disputes. It was about a man who fought cancer with the same determination he once brought to managing careers, who left behind children who will remember his love long after the headlines fade, and who found peace in his final moments, surrounded by the people who mattered most. The spotlight has dimmed on Brandon Blackstock, but his final act, facing death with dignity while surrounded by family, may have been his most powerful performance of all.